Myself, Mr. Akshay Kumar N. Subde, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Today, we are going to solve a numerical on relative velocity and acceleration in a mechanism. Learning outcome. At the end of the session, student will be able to draw velocity diagram for a mechanism by relative velocity. So, the statement of the problem: in a toggle mechanism as shown in the figure, the slider D is constrained to move on a horizontal path. The crank OA is rotating in counterclockwise direction at a speed of 180 rpm, increasing at the rate of 50 radians per second square. The dimensions of various links are as follows: link OA 180 mm, link CB 240 mm, AB 360 mm, BD 540 rpm. For the given configuration, find the velocity of slider D and angular velocity of BD. Secondly, acceleration of slider D and angular acceleration of B. So, first of all, we have to draw a space diagram with certain suitable scale. So, first of all, mark point O as a fixed point. At an angle of 45 degree with the horizontal, draw link OA, whose length is 180 mm. So, from point O vertically downward at 360 mm and from fixed point O to the left of O at a distance of 105 mm, draw the vertical center line and horizontal center line. The intersection of these two, that will give point C, that is fixed point. Then take the distance AB in compass, keep the compass at A, cut the arc. Similarly, take the distance CB in compass 240 mm, cut the arc. These two arcs will intersect each other and you will get point B. Now, through point C, draw a horizontal center line. Take the distance in compass BD, that is 540 mm, and from point B, cut the arc on this horizontal center line. That will give the position of the slider D. Now, this link OA is rotating in counterclockwise direction at a speed of 180 rpm. So, speed of link AO is 180 rpm, and therefore, relative velocity of A with respect to O, that is VAO, is equal to angular velocity of AO multiplied by link length AO, and therefore angular velocity 2 pi, speed is given 180 rpm, divided by 60 multiplied by link length AO, that is 0.18 meter, and therefore the velocity of AO, that will be equal to 3.41 meters per second. So, relative velocity of any point with respect to other point, when both point lies on the same link, the direction of relative velocity of A with respect to O is perpendicular to the line joining that point A and O. Hence, for drawing the velocity diagram, take certain suitable scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meters per second. Now, for drawing the velocity diagram, the fixed point in the given mechanism, that is point O and C, they will be a single point. So, mark point O and C in space. Now, you know the magnitude of relative velocity of A with respect to O, and the direction of relative velocity of A with respect to O will be perpendicular to link AO. So, this is relative velocity of A with respect to O. So, from point O here, draw a vector perpendicular to link AO or parallel to the direction of VAO. Therefore, from fixed point O, draw a vector perpendicular to link AO. So, vector OA represents the velocity of point A with respect to O in magnitude as well as in direction. Then, link BA, relative velocity of B with respect to A, whose magnitude is unknown, but we can find out the direction of relative velocity of B with respect to A. So, this point A is rotating in counterclockwise direction, therefore, point B will move with respect to A in the anti-clockwise direction, and therefore, relative velocity of B with respect to O, whose magnitude is unknown, but we can find out the direction of relative velocity of B with respect to, it represents the relative velocity of B with respect to A in direction. Therefore, from point A in the velocity diagram, draw a vector perpendicular to AB or parallel to the direction of VBA. So, from this point, draw a vector. Now, the magnitude is unknown, hence we have to produce the vector. Similarly, the next, velocity of B with respect to C. So, relative velocity of B with respect to C is also unknown, but we can find out the direction of relative velocity of B with respect to C, and therefore, the point B will move with respect to point C in anti-clockwise direction, and therefore, the direction of relative velocity of B with respect to C is perpendicular to link BC. Hence, from point C in the velocity diagram, draw a vector perpendicular to link CB or parallel to the direction of VBC. So, from point C, draw a vector parallel to VBC. It will intersect the previous vector. You will get point vector CB represents velocity of B with respect to C. Vector A to B, it will represent the velocity of B with respect to A. Now, velocity of D with respect to B, whose magnitude is unknown, but we can find out the direction of relative velocity of D with respect to B. So, as point B moves in anticlockwise direction with respect to C, in that case the point D of the slider D moves inward, that is towards fixed point C. So, relative velocity of D with respect to B, it will be perpendicular to link BD, and that perpendicular is in this particular direction. So, the direction of relative velocity of D with respect to B is represented in the space diagram. So, in the velocity diagram, from point B, draw a vector perpendicular to link BD. So, we don't know the magnitude, hence we have to just produce the vector. Now, this slider D reciprocate along this center line with respect to fixed point C. Hence, absolute velocity of slider D that can be obtained by drawing a vector parallel to path of reciprocation of the slider. Hence, from fixed point O of C, draw a vector parallel to the path of reciprocation, which will cut the previous vector and you will get vector D. So, vector B to D, it represents the velocity of D with respect to B. Vector O to D represents the velocity of slider D, that is absolute velocity of slider D. So, this will complete the velocity diagram. Now, the thing which is asked, that is velocity of slider D. So, from the velocity diagram, by measuring the vector length OD, we can find out the velocity of slider D. So, velocity of slider D, by measuring the vector OD and multiply by scale, you will get the velocity of the slider. So, just measure the vector OD, which is 2.05. So, 2.05 into scale, it will give the velocity of slider D. Angular velocity of BD, that will be relative velocity of D with respect to B divided by link length BD. So, first of all, we have to calculate the relative velocity of D with respect to B, and that can be obtained by measuring the vector BD. So, measure the vector BD. So, it is 2.4 centimeter. So, relative velocity of D with respect to B, 2.4 multiply by scale, you will get the relative velocity of D with respect to B. So, put that value here, 2.4 meter per second divided by link length BD, that is 0.540. This will give the angular velocity of BD, and that is 4.5 radians per second, and the link BD will move in clockwise direction. So, direction of angular velocity is in the clockwise. This particular content is referred from a book of Theory of Machines by Khurmi R. Thank you.